Yeah, well, glad you're sleeping well.
All us do, lad.
Hey, it's not too cold for you, is it?
Warm as toast. Anyway, I do feel cold. That's what these are for.
What are you eating?
Catarrh pastilles. To keep me tooth clear. See? Sound is about.
Yeah. Look, I don't really know how to say this to you, Seth. It's about you staying here with me and Nick.
I know what you're trying to say, Archie.
Do you? Oh, thanks.
Will a fiver cover it?
What?
Cost of food I ate. That's what you're trying to say, ain't it? I should pull my weight financially. Thing is, though, I've not on me at the moment. Will it wait until payday?
Yeah, it will. Thanks.
Thanks, Mum. You woke me up banging around.
Look at you! I've been calling you and calling you. Do you know what time it is?
I'm not going into school today.
Oh, why not?
It's training day. I've got the day off.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me.
Well, you weren't here. You were at work.
You could have left me a note. Do you want a cup of coffee?
I'll do it.
I'm not working on Friday night. Do you fancy going out somewhere? Pictures or something?
I'm going out.
Oh, where?
Just out.
Oh.
Right, you got to make the usual fuss.
No. All I ask is that you be careful and give me a ring if you're going to be late, OK?
OK.
Good.
You want to be careful, Mum. You're going to have nothing to moan about when you go to this support group next week.
The whole country will be drinking this beer in a few months' time. Once the TV campaign takes hold, they'll be beating a path to your door.
I doubt that, Mr. Edwards.
Pete.
Oh, sorry, Alan. I didn't realise you were busy. Oh, that's all right. Come on in.
We just wondered if there's any redirected mail for us.
As it happens, there is.
Good morning. Pete Edwards. Perhaps you'd care to try this.
Blood axe.
Brewed to an old Scandinavian recipe. As drunk by the Vikings.
Before or after?
Before or after what?
Pillaging and plundering.
Yes, I like it. It's a blonde. It's fully hot brewed.
Lovely.
It's a letter for you. From Spain.
Uh-oh. You see? The locals aren't impressed.
I'll tell you what. I'll leave this with you, and I'll pop back later. Pillaging and plundering. I like it.
He's persistent, that man. I'll give him that.
Oh, God.
Trouble?
On its way, aye. Ma's coming back on the 23rd. She's stopping off in London for a week before coming home.
It's the moment we've been dreading, Jack.
Don't I know it?
We'll have to tell her straight. No more beating about the bush.
Aye.
We'll write to her.
Well, what if she rings you? And with your phone disconnected, she's bound to think there's something wrong.
She writes letters, Ma. She doesn't bother with the phone.
I don't envy you having to break this particular piece of news.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the sale for today. All business transactions to be completed by 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you very much indeed. The next sale is Friday evening.
Mr. Pollard. Have you got a moment?
Yeah, certainly.
Come and sit over here, then.
Well, well, what a surprise.
Sorry to bother you.
It's no bother.
I just wanted a word with you about my father.
He was on good form last night in the wool pack.
Please, Lynn, just give him a break. Stop encouraging him to drink.
I'm not encouraging him, Chris.
You're not helping him either. He's ill, you know.
Really? He looks okay to me.
Just take my word for it, he's not.
Listen, he's a customer, and as long as he continues to behave himself, he'll be welcome.
I want you to leave him alone.
Don't tell me what to do. You might try and control your wife, but you can't control me.
I'm not interested in your opinions on my marriage.
From what I've heard, you should be.
What's Kathy been saying?
Lighten up, Chris. She hasn't said anything.
What is she up to?
She'll tell you when she's ready. See you tonight in the wool pack. Should be a good night, especially if Frank's there.
Of course he'll be there. He's an alcoholic.
You are being so unprofessional.
What?
Well, I'd have thought the last thing you want on your hands is a drunk.
All he's doing is drowning his sorrows.
Yeah? That's what Kate Sugden was doing. The night she drove into your husband.
Miserable time for most folk round here.
It's a miserable time for most folk everywhere, Mr. Thorley.
I happen you're right. Well, I come to a point. Want you to fix up a sale.
What of?
My milking herd.
Well?
There's no point in keeping them now I've sold off my milk quarter.
Had enough, eh?
Too much like hard work, my friend. Politicians keep shifting goalposts. Don't know where you are half the time.
Sympathise with that.
Not sympathy I'm after. Don't need that. I get on with it. Can't see a way of making money out of milk anymore, so the herd's got to go.
Well, it's sad, but I think you're doing the right thing.
Like you said, I've had enough.
Do you, reckon you'll get out of it altogether?
No. I'll have to think on it. Once lambing's over.
Right, well, we'll fix a date then, shall we? For the cattle sale?
Well, that's why I'm here.
Kim?
Park looks nice.
Needs to. Season's only a couple of weeks away now.
I spent so much time with Frank, listening to his ideas for the place, putting in a few suggestions of my own. But I feel like a complete stranger here.
You shouldn't.
He's made me feel like this.
Look, come to my office. It's warmer there.
Yeah. You got a coffee machine in there? Good.
Right, Tim. If you and Alex can make sure that the lambing ewes are properly fed, we'll get on with putting the pens up. Okay? Well, they seem keen enough.
So I should hope. They're the future of farming.
Yeah, young enough to know no better, I suppose.
Oh, don't be cynical.
And I've been thinking, the best thing we can do is head her off at the pass.
Pardon?
Ma, we go to London before she can get to Yorkshire.
London? In the middle of lambing?
Well, we've got the students. We've got to tell her about the farm before she sees it for herself.
I know, but all the same, in the middle of lambing. I think it'd be better all round if she just stayed in London until we got everything sorted out.
Hi, Jack. Sarah. Oh, it's a little blowy up here, isn't it?
What brings you out here?
Well, I assume you're still looking for property adjacent to Emmerdale?
Why, have you found something?
I'm not sure. Possibly.
Whereabouts?
Well, I think it's best if I keep that to myself for the time being, for the sake of the party involved, as it were. And I wouldn't get my hopes up too high either, but if it does work out, it could be the answer to your problems.
Sorry, miles away. It's my luxury cruise liner plied the sun-kissed waters of the Aegean.
I'll have a pie, Mr. Turner.
Yes, well, this time next week, it'll be a reality. Are you keeping busy, sir?
Still collecting my pheasants up.
Right. Oh, is that dreadful smell?
Guitar pastels.
Oh, you again.
I'm here as a customer this time, Mr. Turner. We are human beings, despite all rumours to the contrary.
Really?
Thanks a lot. Is yours, I think?
Yes.
Off on holiday?
Even a landlord has to have a break. We too are human beings, despite all rumours to the contrary.
Touché. Think about blood axe, won't you?
I already have.
Blood axe?
Is it some new sort of beer he's trying to sell? I told him he hasn't got a chance here.
Has he got any free samples?
That's a very predictable response, sir. And I think you already know the answer.
Hello, can I help you?
No, just looking for somewhere to rest my weary legs.
Feel free. Can I get you a drink?
Would you join me if I said yes?
No.
In that case, I'll have to say no as well. Pity.
We don't do food at lunchtime, if that's what you're after.
No, I came to see Mr. Turner, actually.
He's in the bar.
I know. Prefer it in here. I suppose you'll be off cruising round the Med with the old man?
My old man? Alan Turner?
No? Well, I wasn't sure. So you'll be holding the fort then, will you?
No, friends will be doing that.
You sure you won't join me for that drink?
Quite sure, thanks.
I was hoping you could do me another favour, actually.
Like I said the other day, any time.
Well, I don't have much money to spend, but I've got a bit put by. Could you come and help me buy a car?
Me? You probably know more about cars than I do.
Oh, well, you know what car salesmen are like. As soon as they see a female face, they get the colour charts out. They seem to think that's all women care about. And I'm sure I'll get a better deal if I've got a man with me.
I'll be glad to come with you.
Thanks.
You've still not told him, I suppose, Frank?
That I left Neil? No.
You think you ought to?
Not yet. He'll try and fob me off with a smaller settlement if he knows I'm on my own. He'll think I'm desperate.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, well, I'm not prepared to take the risk.
You won't hear it from me.
Thank you, Joe.
Look, maybe you ought to go. Just in case Frank, turns up.
I'll go because I don't want to cause trouble for you, Joe. But I intend to get my rightful share.
And knowing you, you'll get it.
Yeah, well, put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into Frank's little empire. I want what's rightfully mine.
Quite right, too.
I won't be fobbed off.
Where's Mr. Turner?
He slipped into back. He told me we've got a new beer.
That's right. Blood Axe. Do you want to try it?
I'm not sure if I can afford these fancy foreign beers.
Free sample.
Go on, then.
Of course, it should be served chilled by rights.
What's going on here?
I'm trying his new beer, Mr. Turner.
Seth.
No, it's all right, Mr. Turner. I talked him into it.
Then you can just talk him out of it again. I've told you I don't want your beer.
Have it your way. Look, is it all right if I call back on you in a couple of weeks' time?
Don't bother.
You'll be away in any case until the beginning of April.
So there's no point in calling on you before then, eh?
And there is no point in calling afterwards.
OK. I know when I'm beaten.
Chick. You?
What?
Have you no shame? Offer of a free drink and you're up on your hind legs begging like a dog. What's it like?
Horrible.
Good.
Hi.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're a bit late.
Am I? I don't recall telling you what time I get back.
Yeah, but you're usually home by now.
Yes, but not today. Did you put the kettle on?
No.
OK, I will. What are we doing tonight? Are we eating in, out, or what?
Well, we'll eat in, and I think we should go to the Woolpack, check up on Dan.
OK, I'll just get changed and I'll make us something.
Kathy?
Chris, don't ask, because I'm not going to tell you.
Miss Jemima, who could turn a
Well, he's not going to take a hint, so you're just going to have to tell him straight.
Come on, he's an elderly man, a widower, a friend. It's got to be done subtly.
You've tried that, Archie. In fact, you were so subtle, it missed the point entirely. And now I want him to go, and he's got to be told as much. Like now.
Where are you going?
This was all this mate's favourite programme. She never missed it.
See?
Right, well, come on, Alice. Take you upstairs and give you a nice bath, eh? Yeah. Right, Seth? Archie's got something he wants to tell you.
Something I want to discuss with you.
No, something he wants to tell you. Come on, then.
Right. I'm off to work then. Now, is there anything you need to think about for school tomorrow? No? Right. I'll see you later then. Mum? Yeah?
You know, tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to go to that party, you know.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I know. What I mean is, if you still want to go to the pictures, I'll come.
Really?
Yeah, if you want.
You know, you infuriate me sometimes. But yes, I do want. I'll see you later.
You don't feel too cramped here with us all, then?
It's not cramped. It's very cosy, where I like it. It's lonely next door, on my own, without our Meg.
Yeah, but... Well, you've got to start again sometime.
41 years. You come home every tea time, lights are on, fire's burning, then one day they're not, it ain't. It's a good job I've got friends. It's nearly 6 o'clock. I'm going for a pint. Hey, come in.
Oh, seeing Zoe later.
Oh, right. Well, I'll see you then. Oh, do you have something to tell me?
No, I didn't.
I thought Nick said that...
Yeah, I know what Nick said. There's nothing to say. Enjoy your pint.
I always do.
Brilliant.
Don't start on me.
Why? Can't you just tell him straight?
Because I can't and I won't. If you want him out, you're going to have to tell him yourself.
Right, I will.
Good.
Good evening.
Frank, nice to see you.
As if you weren't expecting me.
All the same. What can I get you?
You know, I feel like some champagne.
What are you celebrating?
What's today?
Thursday.
I'm celebrating Thursday.
I'll go and put some on ice.
Thanks.
By the way, I saw Christopher earlier. He seems worried about you.
He no need to be. I'm fine. You tell him for me.
As it happens, I already have.
Good for you.
I'll go and get the bubbly.
Thought we were going out.
I'm going out. I said I might meet up with some friends later.
Oh.
I thought you just wanted a chat.
Yeah, I do. About me and you. I didn't realise there'd be a time limit on the discussion.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realise you were planning on taking all night.
We said some things the other night. Important things. Well, they were to me.
And to me.
Well, you can't just leave it hanging in the air.
I know. I'll go into the sitting room. Give me 5 minutes to dry my hair. And ring my friends, okay?
Okay.
Sorry it's not as cold as it should be. Next time give us a bit of notice, eh?
Aren't you going to join me?
Not just now.
Maybe later, eh? Ah, here's someone who'll help me out.
Hey, what's this, a celebration?
That's right. I'm here, I'm healthy, and I'm free of that woman.
Oh, Frank.
No, don't say anything. I'm fine. Honest. Chris?
No, I'd rather have a pint.
Why, don't you want some of this?
Yes, he will, thanks. Chris, it's better he's in here drinking this than at the bar knocking back the hard stuff.
It's still alcohol.
All right, I'll have one.
Lynn, give him a couple of glasses.
Now, who's encouraging him?
All I ask is that you don't let him drink and drive.
As if I would. I know all about drunk drivers, remember? And if it comes to that, I'll run him home myself.
Kim.
Oh, hello. I was looking for Joe.
He's not here, I'm afraid.
No, obviously. Oh, well, I'll wait. He said he'd be here.
You'll wait?
Yes, any reason why not?
No, of course not. What can I get you?
Gin and tonic, thanks.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Tate.
Thank you, Seth. Nice to see you, too. How are things?
Not bad. Life goes on, eh?
It does, Seth.
What are we going to do?
She obviously doesn't know he's here. How can we do?
Well, do you think I should warn her that Frank's in the wine bar?
Well, it's none of our business, Mr. Turner. I mean, I know I've always been one for sticking my nose in, but I honestly don't think we should.
And as long as they don't start chucking the furniture about.
Hey, if that's okay, Kim, I'll get it.
Oh, thanks.
And a pint for me. And a pint of cough mixture for him and all.
I've got a couple of cars lined up to look at tomorrow, if you're still game.
Yeah, I'm still game.
Good.
How are you, Kim?
Oh, mustn't grumble, Carol.
Do you think I ought to have a word in Frank's ear?
Well, if you do that, Mr. Turner, he's bound to come in here looking for her.
Yes, you're probably right. It's better we leave him to it.
Much more entertaining.
Lynn tells me you called around this morning.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a word with her about Dad.
Oh. That's all it was?
Of course. What else?
You didn't give her a hard time about telling you where I was, then?
No, I...
Look, Chris, I don't want to tell you what I'm doing because I want to surprise you. I think you'd be really proud of me. But if you're going to go around bullying my friends, then I guess I'll have to tell you.
No. I like surprises.
It's you that said you just wanted to be friends.
Well, that's not fair.
You better tell me why it isn't.
Because you know I want it to be more than that.
So you keep telling me.
Now you better tell me what that means.
It means what it means. You keep telling me you want to be more than just friends. You never seem to do anything about it.
Well, how can I? You don't even know what you're going to be doing with the rest of your life.
Oh, I see. Your love depends on my availability. Is that it?
Oh, don't be daft.
Well, it's how it comes over. If you don't go to Edinburgh, I'm yours. If you do...
All I want from you is a bit of commitment. Something solid.
We don't seem to be getting any nearer a solution.
No, we won't do till you make your mind up about that job.
All right. I've made my mind up. I'm taking the job.
What?
Yeah, I've decided. I'm going to Edinburgh to work. My question is, will you come with me?
Well, I think I should be able to pick up something decent for around 3,000 or 4,000.
As long as you're careful.
Oh, well, that's where you come in.
I've told you before, I don't know much about cars.
Well, I just want something reliable to get me around to look at stables.
You're going to stay in the livery business, then?
What else do I know?
It won't be cheap, Kim.
No, you don't have to tell me. May have to find myself a partner.
Well, I'm glad to see you so upbeat about it all.
Yeah, well, sitting around on my backside isn't going to get me very far, is it?
True enough.
Same again?
She's coming, Mr. Turner. You ought to tell her.
I don't know what to do.
About what, Alan?
About who takes over while I'm on holiday.
Of course, yes, you're going away.
Yes, it's 2 weeks cruise and med.
Very nice, too. Same again, please, Carol. Oh, right. It's very quiet in here tonight, Alan. Or is it just my imagination?
No, it's quiet.
At the moment.
Here we are, Kim.
Oh, right, thanks.
Oh, dear.
What? Oh. Hello, Frank.
Where's good old Neil, the landed gentry? Let you out for the night, has he?
Frank, you're drunk.
Well spotted.
Frank, I think you ought to leave.
Why? What's wrong?
Alan, I'll go. He'll only make a bigger fool of himself if I don't. Good night.
Go on, that's it. Run back to your boyfriend.
Chris, do you think we could take your father home?
Of course. Come on, Dad.
I'll go home when I'm ready.
Frank, that's enough. Go home. Come back tomorrow when you've calmed down. Come on, Frank, let's go.
Did you know he was in here?
Well, what I did.
Why didn't you say something?
That's what I said.
I don't know what to say.
Come on, Archie. It's your turn to make a commitment.
What? I don't know what's going to happen.
I can't give you guarantees. I'm a human being, not a washing machine. I don't know how I'm going to feel next week, next month, in a year's time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's the risk people take when they fall in love. If you're not prepared to take that risk...
How can I? How can I just uproot myself when I don't even know if we've got a future?
There's no point in talking anymore.
Why?
There's nothing more to be said. If you won't take that risk, we might as well stay just as we are. Friends.